weaver of Web3. What are you weaving?
I'm weaving the web series called Blockheads, featuring on the Near Protocol YouTube channel. So my name is Dorian Crutcher. I work in the DevRel team for Pagoda, which was formerly known as Near Incorporated. So the web series Blockheads is centered around creating tutorial videos, exposing the various products that's coming out of Pagoda, and also enriching our community through community interviews. So you can expect things like how to build a decentralized application on Near, how to use our indexer platform, how to use features that other partner programs like partner with Near to create decentralized applications like the Graph, for example. I also will be creating...
And for those who don't know what the Graph is, just in layman's terms, how you can search all the information on all the blockchains out there. Is that a fair way to say it?
Essentially, yes. Yeah. So the Graph, so indexing is a rather complicated and sometimes expensive undertaking for different builders on Near or builders in the blockchain space to create or maintain on their own. So the Graph abstracts the technology underneath it or away from developers, and also does all the maintenance for you. So we have allowing developers and users to index various blockchains. So they recently integrated Near into their platform. They've been amazing at their expansion, going to their hackathon in San Francisco fairly soon. But yeah, so now users can freely index index the Near blockchain without having to create their own indexer and maintain one.
Yeah, and so you're a voice, a worker behind helping others to understand how to use these tools on the tool belt.
Yes.
That if you want to put this tool belt on, this Web3 tool belt, I can teach you how to use this hammer or this screwdriver, and so forth. So when it comes to creating content and helping to get people on the ramp of Web3, are there any tips that you have for people? Obviously, go to the YouTube channel, that we know. But in terms of just their lifestyle, breathing, eating, sleeping, what are a couple things that you would recommend to anyone out there who wants to get on the ramp into Web3?
Yeah, so Near offers a variety of educational resources. Obviously the YouTube channel is a great way just to kind of get the first step or first taste of building a decentralized application on Near. I'm gonna go through a full tutorial of it's typically about an hour long to
show. We can drop it in the comments.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Yeah, an hour long, just show you go from not having an application to having a full-fledged decentralized application on Near. Otherwise, if you want to learn at your own pace, we have this thing called Near.University. So it's a all-in-one location to all of our educational resources, self-placed or with actual instructors that will teach you on Zoom channels and whatnot. So I definitely recommend you guys go to Near.University just to check out all the main portal for all the educational resources on Near.
Yeah, and at Near University, there's a specific course which is to become a certified analyst, and it's only 4 hours of content. Is that correct? 4 hours of time?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, it's beginner level easy. Mm-hmm. And so teenagers could learn this. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, anyone that's really interested, that puts in that time and dedication to, I'll speak for myself. I got on board onto Near as a contractor, and I made this web series initially just to show off how a beginner can start building on top of Near. So beginning developer, entry level at the time, looking for internship position, got this contracting grant through the Near, just back before Near Foundation, before Near Incorporated, just Near, they gave me a grant to make this web series. So the entire web series initially started off as if this if this beginner developer can build a fully fledged decentralized application, write smart contracts in familiar languages on top of Near, then anybody can. So yeah, with a little work, with some time and dedication, you guys can also build a full...
little mentorship.
Yeah.
Places where you can go in the community, we're here in Miami at this Hacker House event series. It's been going on all week long, and it has overlap with some other events that are going on in the South Florida area, like Permissionless, which I was at, and there was amazing connections that can be made at these events. Mm-hmm. And you can learn how to get in touch with someone who can lead you down a path. To become a developer. If you're an experienced developer, there's lots of grants that are available for builders. So as we wrap things up here, just tell us a little bit about your personal journey into Web3. Where did it come from? What was that? Did you have an aha moment where you, or has it been slow and gradual and a couple different things? How'd you get into Web3?
That's a good question. So it was through a friend of a friend. So my friend knew the head of DevRel for Near Protocol just through a conference. Again, I was looking for that entry-level internship position. So he introduced me, asking me like, hey, like, is there one like available at Near? Or asked them that. And then like he said, no, there wasn't. But, let's just keep talking and see what we come up with. Over the course of a few weeks, we came up with the idea of making this web series. That's how I kind of got our board into the Near ecosystem. And into blockchain in general, because like I was super unfamiliar with like all terms and stuff. It was a lot of learning at once. But then like I guess like as I kind of like grew in the space and like kind of like was exposed to other technologies like other like platforms, blockchains, just like the applications for like decentralized for blockchain technology. That's kind of like when I kind of like started to believe more in the technology, like understand it better. And then like in terms of let's say like the Near ecosystem, just like I can see it's like a technology that's like built for longevity, right? It's like technology is like built to like kind of like I'll say this. There's something that like helped really like convince me that like Near is like a solid like project in a sense is the community. So went to NearCon in Lisbon, went to a few.
I think that's where I met you for the first time.
Yes, actually. Okay.
That's where it was. Yeah, we got it finally.
Like
we're on 2 continents now.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, please continue. You're at NearCon. Yeah.
I'm at NearCon and I'm talking to all these builders on Near, and like something I kind of noticed was like everyone was just talking about the technology and the projects, and I thought that was amazing. And it's like, I feel like a blockchain is only as good as like what's being built on it and the technology that like holds up these other projects.
100%.
So it's like when talking to them, seeing the passion that they have for their projects and seeing the impact that they want to see come out of their projects is what like convinced me like, okay, Near's in it for like the long haul. So yeah, hopefully that kind of like answers your question of like, like why I believe.
Yeah, we know how you got into Web3.
Yeah.
And so we'll do a second little Weavers of Web3 together, but maybe that'll be on a 3rd continent. Sound good?
Yes.
All right, thanks, dude.